one. Let's start next chapter from science, that is chapter 3, plants around us. So children, we see many different types of plants around us or near our surroundings. So today we are going to study about different types of plants. Understood? So classification of plants. So different types of plants we are going to study. What are that different types of plants? Let us study. One is tree, herb, shrub, climber and creeper. These are 5 groups of plant. These are divided into groups, 5 groups of plants. Okay. So let us study one by one. So first one is trees. Okay. Big, tall and strong plants are called trees. A tree has a hard and thick stem called trunk. So as you can see in the picture, this is an example of tree, orange tree and banyan tree. Okay, so what type of plants are called tree? Big, tall and strong plants are called tree. So a tree has a hard and thick stem. This is hard and thick stem, this one. Okay, and that is called trunk. That is called trunk. The trunk are covered with a hard skin called bark. The bark protects the stem. So this is brown in color, no? So this is called bark. Okay, and this is the stem and brown color which is covered outside the trunk. Okay, that is called bark. Okay, and what is the function of the bark? Bark protects the stem. Next one is herb. Herb plants are very small plants with soft green color stem. Their leaves, flowers, seeds are used for flavoring food, cooking, medicines or perfume. So what type of plants are called herb? Herb plants are very small. Okay, so you can see in the picture coriander, spinach and mint. Okay, this is small in size. It looks like a tree. No, isn't it? It is very small in size, and this is the stem of the this herb, and it is very weak and soft. Okay, and this can be used as cooking, food, flavoring, okay, medicines and perfumes. Now shrubs. Shrubs have many branches and they grow near to the ground. Their stem is woody and thin and doesn't have main trunk. They are smaller than a tree. So this is an example of shrubs like cotton plant, rose plant and moss plant. Okay, and they don't have a main trunk. That means their stem is also not very strong. Okay, and it is woody and thin. Okay, and it doesn't have a main trunk. And next one is climbers. Climber plants have weak and soft stem. They need support to stand and grow straight. So bunny plant, pea plant and bean plant, these are the example of climbers. They need support to stand and grow straight. Understood? And because they have weak and soft stem. Next one is creepers. Creeper plants have soft green stem. They grow along the ground. So pumpkin, watermelon and muskmelon. These are the example of creepers. Okay, so they are also grow along the ground, and they don't have stem and they are not very strong as climbers also and shrub, herb also. Okay, they grow along the ground. Now next one is parts of a plant. A plant has many parts. It has root, stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. Okay, so this is a picture of a plant. Okay, parts of a plant. So there are some parts of the plants has been given, like root, stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. Okay, so leaves. Plants have many leaves. They make food for the plant. So children, like human beings like us, we also need food to live and grow, isn't it? So like us, plants also need food to live and grow. Okay, but which part of the plant can make their food? Leaves, isn't it? Plants have many leaves. They make food for the whole plant. So plants also need food to live. Understood? So that is why leaves are the part of the major or important part of the plant which make food for the whole plant. Okay. So how leaves make food for the whole plant? You will be reading in the higher class, in next class. Okay. So next one is stem. It helps a plant to stand straight. It carries water and food to all the parts of the plant. So stem, this is a stem of a plant. So what is the duty or function of the plant? Stem. It helps a plant to stand straight. So stem helps a plant to stand straight. It is straight, isn't it? So what helps the plant to be straight? Yes, stem. Okay, and it carries water and food to all the parts of the plant. So stem duty or function is to carry water and food to all the parts of the plant. Flowers and fruits. Most plants have flowers. They grow into fruits. So most plants bear flowers. Okay, and that flowers grow into fruits. Next one is root. It holds the plant to the soil. It helps in taking water from the soil. So children, you all know that when we plant a seed at your home or on a pot, then we used to give water to that plant, isn't it? So where we should put water in here, no? So that is why root's duty is to hold the plant to the soil. It helps in taking water from the soil. So root take the water and some other like nutrients, minerals from the soil and distribute to all parts of the plant. Okay. Now next one is, where do plants come from? Now, so we have studied about parts of the plant. Now, where do that plants come from? Most plants have flowers. They can be different colors. Flowers grow into fruits. So this is an example, given example. This is pomegranate seeds, okay? And this, as you can see in the picture, this is seeds of a pomegranate. And first, pomegranate flower, okay? And pomegranate flower growing into fruit. So after flower, it turns into fruit, okay? And this is pomegranate fruit. It turns into fruit, fully ripe fruit. Then pomegranate seed. That means this is the seeds of the pomegranate, and the seed and the plants grow from the seed. Okay? So plants grow from the seed. Now fruits have seeds inside them. Seeds grow into new plants. Some fruits like mango, plum and lychee have only one seed inside them. So fruits have seeds inside them. Seeds grow into new plants. So you all have eaten fruits, isn't it? Like apple, orange, mango, papaya, watermelon, etc., etc., isn't it? So you have seen the seeds of fruits inside the fruits, isn't it? So like fruits, that is why fruits have seeds, and which grow new plants from that seeds. Okay, so this seeds helps the plant to grow new plant. So mango, plum and lychee have only one seed inside them. So mango and lychee have, and plum has only one seed inside them. But some fruits have many seeds, like watermelon and papaya have many seeds. You can see this is watermelon and papaya. So many seeds can be found inside this fruits. Okay. Thank you.